Check this out. Michigan's Rosie the Riveters may finally get the recognition they deserve.
A bipartisan bill introduced in the state Senate would allow school boards to award high school diplomas to women who left school during World War II, stepping into jobs left behind by men who went off to war. Now, any living Rosie could apply, and for those who have already passed, their families could request a posthumous diploma on their behalf. The bill heads to the Senate Education Committee for further consideration. The Smithsonian Castle